Good morning, ladies. I am bringing our Monday lace inspiration to you today, and I do apologize for sounding like a frog. Whatever this cold or whatever it seems to be just hanging on. So hopefully you won't have too much trouble understanding me, and if you do, I'm sorry. But here we go. We're going to jump right into this. So I am working on a basically what's going to be a candle holder. And I found both of these pieces at the thrift store. As you can see, I still haven't even taken off the little price that they put on the bottom of this, which I will do. But what I did is this is basically a candle holder. And I used E6000 and attached this little glass bowl to it to give it, this kind of different look. And I've got two of these that I'm making. I'm going to be putting these in my soon-to-be, hopefully, finished bathroom. So what we're going to be doing is using some of these gorgeous laces from Creating with Details. This one is absolutely gorgeous. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? Just look at it's just so dainty and so feminine. I absolutely love these laces. So we're going to be using that one. And also, this is one of the newer ones that May is carrying. And it's got this beautiful dangle. Love, love, love the dangles. Oh, this is so soft. You see how pretty and gorgeous. And I've also made a bow out of sari ribbon, and I have a chiffon flower also sold at Creating with Details. And we may be using some of these flat back pearls in this kit box. Is also sold at Creating with Details. It is $6.99, and this thing is just filled to the brim with these flat back pearls. And you're going to need a pair of scissors and your trusty glue gun. This also is available at, I think it's still available. I think she still has some in stock. This is the Surebonder Detail Tip Glue Gun. And if you haven't tried this, you need to try it because it's fantastic. With that little detail tip right there, you can get into some of the smallest areas. And as crafters, we know how valuable that can be. So, I'm going to stop yapping because I know what I sound like, and I don't want to make you guys go crazy. So, what I'm going to do is to attach this to the bottom of this. I'm going to call it a globe dish bowl. Just using a little bit of hot glue. And as you can see, you kind of have to almost kind of finger gather it as you go along to get it to lay the way that you want it to. And the whole idea with using this particular lace is because I'm going to be using, which I can't find, but I have it. one of those battery operated candles in here, and I love the pattern that lace and candlelight give. It's just so soft and delicate. So that was the reasoning behind doing this. And then the crystal, where the light shines down, will also show little, pretty little prisms from the candlelight. So that was my whole reasoning for doing this, because sometimes you just want that ambient light. You can use it even as a night light, because it would be gorgeous and you're not using electricity. So, oops, there's a spot here. And where you've got the, it does create a little bit of puckering right here, but I'm going to not worry about that, because when you add this, you're not going to notice it. And this is going to go around the top. So, I hope you ladies had a wonderful weekend. Ours was pretty busy. We did some yard work because it was finally nice enough to get outside and actually start working in the yard. Really, really enjoyed that. And then we had the kids over for a little impromptu barbecue. Kids and grandkids, I should say. So it was kind of a nice outdoor day. Love those days where you can be outside and you can not have to worry about coats and gloves and scarves and hats and been waiting for it to get warm enough. And wouldn't you know, when it starts to get warm enough, I get a cold. Okay, so I seriously have a bad habit of doing that, getting out of frame. I'm going to cut this like right here where it overlaps. And this should leave me enough to do my other candlestick. So we took an old vintage dressing table, which when we get the bathroom done I will share pictures of, and we turned it into a bathroom vanity, and we're using the bowl that sits on top of the dresser or dressing table, and then these are going to sit on either side. So I think what I'll do is just tack this here and there in places, just so that it doesn't want to slip down. You could use whatever adhesive is your favorite to attach this. You could use E6000, as long as it's a clear drying glue, it would be fine. And I'm just kind of putting the glue on and pushing and stretching just a little bit. And as you can see, I'm not doing every one of these. It's got like a little scallop at the top of the lace. I'm not doing every one just like every other one. It's not really necessary. I just want to make sure that this is adhered so that it doesn't slip down. That would be embarrassing, I think. somebody used your restroom and your creation decided to start moving on its own. Not only embarrassing, it might be kind of scary. The nice thing about working with hot glue on glass is that any glue strings or extra glue that you don't want on there tends to just roll right off. I like that. Okay, so we have that part done. See how pretty that looks. Okay, so now we want to attach this gorgeous dangle trim. I wanted this to have a little bit of movement. Can you see how pretty that is? So we're going to do the same thing and just start adding. I add the glue to this time. All I'm doing is gluing that very top edge right along the edge of the bowl. And you could make these out of any kind of pieces that you find, you know, glass pieces or ceramic pieces. You could even fill these with like potpourri, or you could take rice and scent it with essential oils. You could fill it with lavender and use them, you know, as air fresheners in your bathroom as well. So anything that doesn't move, and well, even if it does, if you can get it to sit still long enough, you can add laces and bling and pearls to it, and you have a party. I always threaten my husband, if you go to sleep too long, or if you're asleep, I may glue you. So put lace on you. I'm sorry, ladies, my brain is just like froggy as much as my voice is. Oh, I need a new glue stick. So just adding glue right along the edges here. And when you're doing this, be careful because again, this is lace. And I am having to, again, kind of tuck as I go along because this is round and the lace is not. So I'm just having to just tuck it just a wee bit. And I'm going to bring this back around. So that I meet up with the other dangles. Oops, that we don't want to have happen. Oh, seriously. Okay. I'm just kind of pulling this down a little bit so that it's not puckered. Okay, can you see? Look how pretty that is. Now the other thing that I decided that I wanted to do, I've been playing with the placement on this. What have I done? I think I've glued one of my dangles. Oh no, it just got caught. Okay, there we go. I was playing with the placement of this bow. Where am I? And I originally was playing with it to go right here, which I may still do. Then I got to thinking, well, maybe it would be pretty on here. Oops. Ew. On the side here. No, you know what? I still like it here. Because this will be the side that, you know, faces out. So I'm just going to add some hot glue. Generous amount. You could use E6000, like I said, for this. To attach it. Just going to add it right there, kind of at the where the bowl and the candlestick meet. And then I have this beautiful little flower, chiffon flowers. I love these. And I'm going to put right in the center. And just kind of fluff my bows around. Love working with sari ribbon. I'm almost out. I've got to get some more. So I just love the shabbiness of it. So, like I said, I think I'm going to use a couple of these. I may put some more of these on here. I'm not sure. But I know I want one. This is one of the larger ones. Right in the center of this flower. I have to turn this so I can see. There we go. Whoops. I just want to add this flat back right in the center. Easier said than done, huh? Right in the center of that little rosette. I think maybe I will tack this. No, I like the movement. So, there you have that. And I may add some tails to this later on, but I think for right now, I'm doing what I said no I wasn't going to do. I'm just kind of tacking these loops here and there. So notice that when it stands up, if I didn't do this, the loops on the ball kind of want to fall forward. And that kind of defeats the purpose of having the bow if you can't see it. Sorry about that, ladies. I have a bad habit of banging. And when you do this, you can kind of further manipulate where you want your loops to fall. You can make it poofier or flatter or, you know, whatever your little heart desires. Oops, watch me. Watch me break this now. That would be like me. Okay, see, I just kind of tucked it. So the other thing I was thinking about doing, perhaps, is adding some flat back pearls to these little medallions right here. Can you see that? Right there. I think I'm going to do that. Yes, I am. So, I am not going to force you to listen to my froggy voice while I continue this process. But this just is something to give you a little idea about, household things that you can, kind of alter a wee bit and add some laces too. I will put in the description box a link to all the products that I've used in this project, and I will also share pictures at the end of this video. So ladies, I hope that you've enjoyed this. I'm sorry about the voice, but if you did like it, please give me a thumbs up and share and subscribe if you haven't. And I wish you a beautiful, wonderful day filled with creativity and happiness. God bless you, and until the next time, bye-bye.